shake it. Shake it, shake it. There's only one thing. Haven't lost my mind. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Is it getting in a weekend? Shake it, shake it. The whole castle belongs to us.
Saga, 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 saga.
Come on, party.
Saga, 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 saga.
Ngurokta nuka kaima.
Saga, 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 saga.
How many figures?
Saga, 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 saga.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Is it getting in a weekend? Shake it, shake it, shake it.
It's a Wednesday morning loving local music on Informanté Radio. It's the morning mix Adora featuring Jalisa met Shege. Shege. Goeiemorgen.
Speel Juga nog Adora zijn muziek zo?
Ik is lief voor Adora.
Huh?
Adora, if you're listening, I
What?
love you.
Huh?
Ah.
Why are you playing Adora's music?
What is your problem with Adorable?
She's got issues.
Adorable is fine. She's welcome anytime. You can come to the show.
I spoke to Adora, I think it was last week. I had a short chat with her. We were just WhatsApping each other, and she was like, "It's hey, Omes, es lelijk, es makkelijk niet.
There's no more Binis.
My broer,
Binis is not coming in. Yeah,
es
it's tough.
niet makkelijk niet."
Stuff for everyone. Day 5 of the 21-day lockdown here in Namibia.
Is it day 5 today?
Today is day 5, yes.
So jy tel hierdie goede.
I'm counting down to day 21. Every morning that I'm here, I'm going to remind you how many more days to go.
But do you, sorry, first and foremost, good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
To all Namibians.
Moro. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those of you that are, shouting your good mornings on social media already as well. Anywho, you were saying?
But, Cubase, do you realize that this 21 days will become 31 days, and then 41 days, and then 51 days?
Yeah. That is the most likely scenario. Although, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're going to have this thing under control in 21 days.
Cheer.
Like, for instance, schools are scheduled to open when? On the
16th.
On the 16th. Do you think that's going to be possible?
I was talking to my 11-year-old daughter last night and my 14-year-old son. And I said to them, you know what, guys? Except for being in lockdown now, like you do say,
yeah,
it's the 5th day today. But when this alarm went off, I think schools closed about 2-3 weeks ago. Okay? And you two have been doing nothing.
Your school kids. Your kids.
Nothing. Till today, okay? You guys sit here in the house every day. You are on your devices. You are playing Fortnite from morning till night. Girlfriend, J-Cake, whatever, this Disney Channel, what. What. Okay, so what are we going to do if school starts now? Your brains are fogged. Okay, fogged.
Yes. No, I'm with you.
I'm not saying it in an Irish, with an Irish accent. So it's quite a challenge, guys.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, but like somehow I feel like, you know, kids are able to, the younger you are, the better you are able to just, you know, tune.
Adapt.
Yeah, adapt, like chip in, chip out mentally.
So jy sê ek moenie worry nie.
I don't think you need to stress. Once they have to get back to school, they'll get back to school.
I asked them, I said, listen guys, we're home, okay?
Yeah.
Can we get at least 1 hour of physical exercises in during the day? And can you guys just read for an hour? Just give me 2 hours of your day, of your whole day.
Read what? I'm reading stuff on Twitter the whole time.
I'm Kuru Anje. They're not reading nothing. They're looking at stuff the whole time.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think back to my days in school, like school holidays. Like vacancy, you didn't even look at the newspaper the whole holiday. But when you are back to school, you know it's back to school. You strap up and you get ready, and that's it.
You just made me look on my big flat nose now. Because I remember it's true what you say.
Vacancy. Your vacancy is holiday, my bro. Nothing. You don't want to hear anything about school or anything. You don't want to read. You will net your dung.
Cubans, we used to wake up. I mean, not that I actually knew what time was when I was 9 years old, back in the 80s or late 70s. You would wake up. Jy eet gou pap. Dat cheap jy.
Gone.
And you don't come home until late afternoon, dawn time. That's the time that you come home.
6-7 goed, dan kom jy.
6-7 goed, want jy moet gaan gesê word. Joe Zali sê jy moet huis toe kom. And that's
and you guys didn't have cell phones, so daar was die bel en vra jong was jy kom huis toe nie.
But you obviously you play in a radius of 50 meters.
Yes, jy bly in 'n lokasie basically.
Yeah. You play in any radius 50 meters, 50 meters, 50 meters, 50 meters.
Yeah, ons het geroam daar nog aan. I guess Windhoek was also a bit more of an unstable environment. For us, it was a bit more, you know, community-based. Ons het gespeel, jong, ons het gegaan, maar as jy agter hy draadkar staan, you'll walk like 3 kilometers apparently driving a car.
I remember Cubase. No wat jy praat van draadkar. We would fill up. Nee? We go to the service station. We fill up our draadkar. Okay. For some of you who don't have any idea what me and Cubase are talking about, draadkar is like a wired car that we used to make, you know, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, out of wire. I would go and fill up my tank.
Come on.
Yeah. At the service station. And we were like 3-4 cars.
Yeah.
And we go pump our tires.
I'll pump the tires and fill up the tank.
My broer, nou daar van Centraal af, Grootwinkel. Then we start driving to Soweto.
Yeah.
Verby Van Heda, because my uncle, he stays very close to Goreangap Dam.
Yeah.
Ons ry tot daar, my bro.
Ja.
And back.
Ons het daar verby in Okanja, verby Veddersdal.
Verby Veddersdal. You went all out.
Deur in die bosse. We had built like a little area.
Fortress.
Which was now the home base. Man het sy join onder een of ander bometjie. And you know this, what is it? The milk cartons, they used to come with the cows on.
Yes.
So we cut those out and dan gaan jy jou eie kralietjie ook daar. Like it was.
So you even had to be a hero when you were a kid.
Yes.
Just a kraal.
Ja, dan moet bees wees. Wat 'n speletjie is die wat die bees het die. Straining. Oh man.
It's funny how a child's point of reference is where he grew up and what, you know.
Definitely, yeah.
No, that's very interesting.
All right, guys. I hope you guys are coping. Kom ek check gou wie goed sê wat.
Yeah,
before we jump into other things. Claudia, Ngeno, Nawa, Tobias, just saying good morning. Johannes Geinkop also saying good morning. Tobin, yes, I can hear the UPS is on. That means the electricity somehow is off. City of Windhoek asseblief toch man. Tobin Ekwaya, hoe gaan dit ons? Hoe gaan dit ons?
Is al wat ek kan maak.
Okay, I'm not going to read all the morning comments, but good morning to all of you guys. Thank you. What happens to being professional, says Hazel von Chapivsky.
What?
I have no idea what you're on about, Hazel. Maybe you should, be more clear. John Chombe saying, is it not day 4? No, it's day 5. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day 5.
Day 5, yeah.
Benny Bendos saying hellos also. Y'all are cool like that, from Jeanette Jossop. We like that. Bradley Kuisep, morning Bra Q and O Neville. The way I have been missing the live stream simply because of the lockdown snoring. But am here.
You're lying.
For this one at least.
He's lying.
Hy slap.
Hy het nie geld nie.
That's it data nie.
That's it data nie. Kom maar, I've been missing the live stream because of corona.
Yeah.
Don't blame corona for everything. Sê net jy die sak.
Yo. Joseph Lazarus, what's up, guys? You make my morning proper, please. That is good job you are doing. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Nadine Benz, what say, Baba? Ralph Low Marenga, Bradley Kuisep. All right, I won't want to sit one night in prison. If this lockdown feels like this, then prison is no joke. Like you guys are complaining about being locked in your own house. Basically being on house arrest. So definitely prison is not for you.
Okay, well, we'll just ignore the sound.
Yeah. Yeah, that 2E sound that you guys, it's our backup electricity, our generators. Generator.
Er is koopkrag ook hier zo.
Jong, ik ken niet. Het je krag ook op zijn. Gaan koop ook krag met die 7. Woo, Alexandria Angala. Morning inmates, it's tough in here.
Hey, big bro.
I thought it's only kids that finishes food from the fridge. Never did I know. I will be part of this exercise. Neville, how's your fridge looking? It's day 5 now. Hoe leuk is kas? Is hij nog steeds healthy?
My broer. Die vrou by my huis, nee. That woman who stays at my house will remain nameless for now.
Yeah.
And those children whose names I don't know.
Yeah.
Nee? I had a sit down with them last night at 6 o'clock when we were eating dinner. I said to them, you know what? You, Jay met jou kinders, nee. If we continue in this vein, we will be running out of food before this lockdown. Not before this lockdown finishes.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I was very straight up with them. I said, look, for instance, except for my Trusco salary, I had other supplementary income.
That used to come, that helps out.
Onder andere,
yes.
I had a show every second. I had at least 2 shows per week.
Yeah.
So the luxury that we used to have is not there anymore. Verstaan julle, I don't have any other income. Okay? So as julle so elke dag 'n groot bord kos eet, we'll be running out of food. No, wat?
Moet ons nou spaar eet of
wat moet ons eet? As ons honger is, ons honger. Ek sê tomorrow, which is today, ons sal brood eet. Klaar.
Vir die dag.
What?
The plug for the CPU.
While you guys sort it out, I'm going to read the comments. Ek stel nie belang.
What are you talking about?
Alvina Wellman says, Pousa was my hoe fuck.
Kom net terwyl hy man lees. Hoe sal die foon?
Hey, you didn't watch yesterday. Me and Mary are here talking just and Shines is somewhere in the back of the building.
Kom ons hoor gou net wat hierdie man sê. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is the plug
The plug?
of the box that is making a noise. It's somewhere down there, so chances are maybe you stepped on it. That's
On the UPS, but the UPS only kicks in when the electricity goes off.
I didn't step on it.
because it charges from there. So when maybe it did,
No, like when it's making that sound, it means it's engaged. That means the electricity is off.
no, that means it's about to run out of power.
No, that means it's
Hallo.
engaged, my guy.
Ek
Don't
het
argue
niks
with me.
aangeraak hier, sorry.
Hello. Let's sit. When it starts making tea, then it's time to run. Right now, it's still okay. Jackie Christoph, morning, my good people. Morning to you. Nadine Benz. Morgen, jene, laat nevel ophou asseblief. Nogal 2 ure oefen. I don't need such negativity so early in the morning.
Nee. Let me just correct it. Ek het nie gesê 2 ure oefen nie. 1 hour of training and 1 hour of reading. Okay? I just want 2 hours of them per day.
Read what?
That I don't know, read something.
Go read the Constitution.
Yeah, read the newspaper, something. Then I'll let you go. Then you can have the rest of the day you can have for yourself.
Ja.
Maar nee.
Bradley Kowie sê die topiese beerders op 'n lockdown sien ek. No 250 cuts. $250 cuts. Ja. Carmen Drotsky. Hallo julle tweekies. Staan in 'n ry by Pick n Pay. Ek luister vir julle. Ai, dis tog gaaf van jou man. Baie dankie.
Is Pick n Pay oop?
Ek dink so.
It's before 9. Okay.
Yes, they're supposed to be open. Yo, the other morning I woke up, I wanted to grab something quickly to eat by OK Foods. The shop is not even open. The queue is already standing outside. I'm like,
It's a hope.
this is going to be a long one. Epson Hoybeb. Morning, guys. What's your take on the vendors' removal? I think they were supposed to operate, give the necessary productive gear, etc. Or given the necessary. Okay, we actually spoke about this, I think, on Monday with the vendors being removed from the streets. And obviously the argument was if the shops are open, why are these guys off the streets?
Cubase, you know what? This is sometimes, we joke around, we talk about stuff, to keep the humor up and to keep people's just to keep their spirits up. That's what we're trying to do. Sometimes we succeed and sometimes we fail miserably in it.
Yeah.
But if there's really something that gets me down, really, really down, is this issue of the vendors. Because I personally do feel that it's completely unfair that the vendors are not allowed to sell anything. Because with those vendors being closed, they put a lot of pressure on.
Now go switch on whatever it is that needs to be switched on, instead of complaining there in the background.
Ja, wie is dit nou weer aan complain?
Está ahí, Itula da.
Itula. No, Kiwis, on the serious note.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I was at home, Kalahari Namib Desert. They came there in the Liesendam where I stay, and there were a few officers just to come and check how things are
you
done.
guys are adhering to the rules.
And I started engaging one of these officers, these soldiers or officers, and I said to them, and we talked about this, and he said to me, my brother, you know what, I do agree with you. Why must these people not operate? We can mobilize the people and obviously also see there where they are operating that there's not a congestion of people.
Of course,
but these people need to feed their family as much as the owners of ShopRites and the Pick n Pays and the OK Foods and whatever. Those people are making money. They are selling essentials.
Yes, exactly.
Why can't the people sell their essentials in Karatura? And that for me
Because now even to get small things like onions, we all go queue up at Pick n Pay.
Vir wat, my broer?
Or at ShopRite
Dis
or
mos nie
whatever
reg nie.
supermarket is close to you, or Burmanbroek, whatever. Yeah, nee. So those are the rules, my guy.
Bradley said rightfully that the topikies are barters in lockdown.
Yeah.
Of course, I can't shave now.
Science, you see, now it's time to run. That means we're probably going to run out of... Now go switch on, Xylem. The phone is not going to fall. Now who should stand up here? We are both on air. It's just you. Just go switch on the stuff.
Luister, our listeners and viewers will understand as die phone val. Net?
Yeah.
Kom net.
Just
Ons
come.
sal die phone optel.
Just come and
fix this thing. That we'll buy another
Hey
one.
man, Trasco is money. I'm just playing.
Come, Shines.
Somewhere down there. I also don't know, but I know.
No, you keep on talking.
I keep on talking to who? Like these guys, they kill me in the mornings. Alright, I'm gonna keep on reading comments. Julle kan maar doen wat julle doen daar. Alvina Wilman, oh my soul, so julle het al daai tyd hiersekie gespeel. Is dit nie waar ons almal hier goed geleer het nie? Kan maar daai tyd hiersekie gespeel. Okay, dankie Shines. Corney James Co Jiggles Farmer. Awe Neville Massacant. Who's a massacant? Corney James Co Jiggles. AKA Co Jiggles. Farmer is their surname.
Thank you, Shines. And
Was that so difficult, guys?
No, I just touched Shines' cell phone.
So now you need to sanitize asseblief.
Yes.
Kijk, round virus uit hier.
Weet nie waar hy wambo rondgeloop het. So. Waar?
Coronavirus.
All right. Let's read the rest of some more comments. Martina K Mutanga, our very own legal assistant. Welcome to the show. Makwa van Makwa, City of Windhoek is locked down, bro. City of Windhoek is locked down?
The municipality of what?
I don't know.
What are they talking about?
I'm confused. Okay, Rosaline Besaidnout. Yo, Q-Base, Langklas.
Ooh. Weet jy nee, as a if a woman says that, woo, Cuba is langklas.
Gaan never.
Nee, am I talking to you? I'm not talking to you.
I don't care who you're talking to. I'm talking to you.
Nee, okay. Blah, blah, blah. It's Australian Parliament. Blah, 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 blah. So if a woman says, woo, langklas, long time. Yeah. Let me park it there.
Ek speel is Sammy. Nadine Benz laat Neville Ray ophou sy gesig so aanraak.
Wanneer het ek nou
Hoor hy nie van Rona nie? Don't you know Rona?
Waar het ek nou my gesig aangeraak?
Sy bly jou gesig daar aanraak.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know. I wasn't
sorry.
Your ugly mug.
Yeah.
That now honest, I think we've got it sorted now. Dankie. Doesn't Samuel and Samuel, they sorted it out this morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mushek Kulman. Moro guys, you just make my day with your stories. Katutura Times. Mildred Ford, waar is julle maskers? Julle lag so lekker oop mond. Die virus is airborne. No, the virus is not airborne, guys. But I do get your point. Should I put on my mask?
Nee, wat ek sal die mask dra nie.
Okay.
I mean, I was watching a report yesterday, and the health advisors do say hierdie masker goede en handskoene, it just aggravate the situation. So I was wearing that mask you gave me the other day. Ek het gevoel I'm suffocating.
But it's for me that pla my net want daar's iets op my gesig hier. So I keep wanting to touch my face. So I think I would rather practice not touching my face. Right? En die kinders bly net honger.
Hallo.
Sharon Laura Snyders. Wat was jou naam gaan weer? Honey. How are you doing? Is jy in Okanya? Is jy in Windhoek?
Honey.
Hoe lyk dit? That was her name. It's not the name I gave. Actually, I had a friend, a guy, whose name was Honey in high school.
Okay, but my wife also calls me Honey.
No, it's like calling somebody of the opposite sex Honey is okay. But for a guy calling another guy Honey, imagine.
Honey.
It's like, honey, come your cover's line. What the hell is going on here? But it was really the guy's name.
Like, you are Honey. Honey. Ja!
Hoe kom trek jou gesig so?
Hoor wat jy.
Ons lees ons Afrikaans. It's not my mother. Nadine Benz, ons lees mos klaar op Facebook. You see what I was saying? There's enough reading on social media for them. Earl Dane Abrams, guys, the UPS is gonna give up soon. Or the UPS.
Oh, the APSA. Baie is dom G. So
ek het klaar vergeet by die UPS. It's only running on electricity, so when the power goes off, the UPS is going to shut down. Massa van Wyk, môre kom nog so, ek sê maar goeie vandag, Namibia vanaf. Should I say that word? Puxi, welcome to the show, my guy. Aerodynamic. Michael Swartboy, the peep sound in the back, it's your CCTV's hard drive that is getting full. Hey, you see now there are all these theories.
So there are no experts now also.
Yes. What do you think was that peep sound in the background? Bradley Kumisip, I op hoe met Shines praat man, die manne ook.
Okay.
Man Shines is his background commenting here. You guys don't understand. Lucas Mwalifile. Is Adebayo. How is Windhoek bra? Walvis is cold.
Is it Adebayor?
Isn't Adebayo dating one of these girls here in Namibia?
Adebayor was dating Delishmos. Povi. Yeah?
Or something like that? I don't know.
Wait.
Y'all looking for trouble.
Come on, y'all looking for trouble. Hey, y'all looking for trouble.
Y'all looking for trouble. What do you mean we're all looking for trouble, man? That was real, man. They were all locked down, man. Die man het mos hierso met so the man bag. I saw the video. It was dancing.
I
Yeah.
did say, don't do any dance moves, please. Paul Willem, Savar Nebel, the government would compensate the vendors of its.
They need to relook that thing.
If we're speaking of compensation, where's my mind today? It's I think a broader conversation that we need to have with each other in this country, because obviously by now it is clear it's only 5 days into the lockdown, and a lot of people are already feeling that financial strain. Now we have 16 more days to go. That's if this lockdown is only going to last for the 21 days. So everybody is going to take a economic hit somehow. So, like I said, we're going to have this discussion. We're going to have. I think the banks are going to be central to the discussion, because most of the money goes to them.
Now, on that note, Cubase, Bank Windhoek sent out a notice yesterday saying the following. Bank Windhoek will accommodate clients on a needs basis depending on the client's unique requirements. We will not be implementing a blanket payment holiday of 3 months or longer. We encourage our clients to make the necessary arrangements directly with their branch or relationship manager. Now, I believe this is the stance of Bank Windhoek at the moment. I believe that Standard Bank went the same way. My issue is what all the banks are saying at this moment in time is that if you are in good standing with the bank,
Which means you always pay on time.
you always pay on time, then you basically qualify for this payment holiday. Nou, kan ek net regop staan en so vra asseblief? Why do I need a payment holiday if
You're already paying on time.
I'm paying on time?
Because
Should the payment holiday not be for people who can't afford to pay? Ek verstaan nie hoe die banke werk nie.
look, even if you're paying all the time, you could be in a situation where now you can't afford to pay because your income has been halved, or it has been cut, or it's no longer there, or whatever the situation may be. A lot of people are in a lot of situations at the moment. Ons ken klaar.
Ek man, Cubase nie my nonsens vertel nie.
Nou kyk, as jy klaar,
Nee.
as jy klaar nie op tyd jou goed betaal nie. Nou gee ons jou nog 'n holiday vir 3 maande en
No! JC, ek kan nie betaal nie. I can't pay my bond, I can't pay my car because I'm in a financial situation. Then the banks who's supposed to be helping me during this time, they come and they tell me, sorry, it's not for you. It's for Cubase who keeps on paying on time.
Yes.
You don't need this service.
No, what do you mean I don't? I also do. But you see, that for me, that was the problem. Maybe we're going to have to talk to the banks with regards to the criteria that they're going to use to see who gets and who does not. Because, I mean, at this point in time, everybody is struggling. Whether you've been paying religiously or not, everybody is sitting with the problem.
Ek sê net my broer.
Now, but I also get your point. Look, if with my full income, with my full hustle, ek kom betaal half. Of ek sê vir julle wag tot so die 17de want hy ander check het nog nie ingekom nie.
Yeah.
Now when there's nothing coming in, it's going to be even more difficult.
It's going to be even more difficult.
Yes. Nee, is goed, laat hy huise afvat, laat ons ook huise gaan koop, is nonsens die. I'm just playing guys. But it is a conversation we should have with the banks, honestly. I think not just the banks, I mean, there's other institutions wat dan mense ook moet betaal.
Soos wie?
Soos die blerry private schools wat nog skoolfonds soek. Hey jong, die kinders is by deze en daar's coronavirus, die kom soek skoolfonds by my. Where's that money coming from?
Kyk net nee. Soos nou. I was like, at the end of the month, I was like, okay. And I really went through this. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's rumor that there will be a payment holiday.
Yes.
From the bank side on a few items. Toe dink ek mos, man, miskien moet ek die kinders gaan mos nie nou skool toe nie.
Yeah.
Maybe I must just ek skiet net doof. Maar I paid the school. Okay? I paid the school, but there are other items who will remain nameless that I didn't pay yet.
The debit order went off. And then I called baby mama. I was like, yo, man, send me back that money. I need that money now. He was like, but you know, next month we're going to have to pay double. I was like, man, volgende maand sal ons 'n plan maak. Right now is right now. By the school years back. Maybe there's not going to be school next month also.
En soos my vrou gister, when I had this discussion with the family about our eating habits at home.
Yeah.
My vrou is, nee, my man, die Here sal voorsien. God will provide.
Yeah.
No, God will not provide if we are not responsible.
Yes, exactly.
How we use things.
He's not just going to come drop things at your house. That's not
come on
with
a drone.
Helvi Elifa saying, I miss my $10 combos from the street vendors. Yes, yes, I also miss them. Like green pepper, tomato, and onion.
Hello.
Haibo.
Hello.
Earl Dane Abrams, remove the plugs from the UPS, guys. It's overloaded. Okay. Rebecca Kambanda. Becky, how you doing? She's saying, hi, guys. Shucks, Diofe Nanyemba. Shines, what was the question Mr. Hage asked you again?
You say you want me to be the Minister of Trade.
He asked you to be the Minister of Trade.
Ooh. I didn't see that video. I didn't see that video. And the thing keeps on lingering on with you. I don't know.
Panduleni Abraham is asking, who served Bason if all the barbershops are closed? He must get arrested.
No, I still have my beard.
Dude, as I never look, you see, he cut his hair.
My seun het my gisterand.
Because he didn't want the helipad there anymore.
Ja,
nee, now it's just like a beard. Nou kom jy ook die beard afgehaal.
Nee, ek sal die baard bietjie los man.
Nou met hot towels en cold towels gaan opgesit word. Ja. Ja, sas. Cubase honey. Nee, gaan man, saks. Smitty Meyer, môre, dankie vir julle lekker gesels en grappe. Wees veilig. Dankie Smitty. Turkey in Dashuva. Damn, my eyes are really gone. Morning, guys. I agreed with my daughter, 12 years old, that she has to do schoolwork between 8 and 10. The rest of the day, she can do whatever.
Who's that?
Turkey Dashiva. Yo. DJ Sky, Mastermind. Yo. Some of these names I haven't seen. Bradley Kuvisep Cube is saying, didn't Adebayo date one of these girls? Really sounded like you are talking of some Slay Queen girls. No, it's like, well, like I actually don't have a problem with somebody being a Slay Queen. I mean, if that's their personal choice, as long as they're staying home.
Can we just Can we just stop there quickly?
Lost nog is like inside.
Before we forget about it, okay?
Yeah.
Adebayor was or is dating Delish. I don't know if it's is or was, okay? And Delish was obviously in a feud with the next person that I would like for us to clear the air upon or on.
No.
Miriam Kahuena. Okay?
MK.
Yeah. So I know, and Maria would know about this. She would know more about this. But I got issue with this Miriam Kahuena chick.
Why is it? Because she's not lifetiming with you, or what do they call it? What do they call those live videos?
Hey, Shines. Hello. You saw. Okay. Yeah. Cubase. Shines sent me a clandestine video. No? I have the rights.
Guys? Why are you bringing this up?
I'm bringing it up. Okay? Because Shines gave me the video. Shines sent me a video.
I don't want us to be in a picture when it's only the two of you guys talking. Can I be excluded?
Jay-Z, so?
I'm not talking to you.
Or you were talking about me?
I'm talking about you. Yeah. So Shines sent me a video of Miriam Kahuena talking to two guys.
Oh.
You didn't.
I saw the one with the Zimbabwean guy, and then I think there's one with the
other one looks like a Taliban or something.
Yara kama Taliban.
Yeah. No, ek vra net ne. Koma, Miriam's first video that we saw, I think was like last month. There was a big dispute that she by accident
sent it by accident, yeah.
Send it or somebody hacked into her account.
Sure.
And we had this discussion with Maria because Maria was very pissed off that we must not distribute any information.
Why are you spreading this thing?
Because this is a woman and it's a woman and viva women's rights and we must not infringe on her privacy. Now this video of Miriam Kahuena comes out again. 2 videos. Yeah. Did somebody log into her account again?
I see you have a lot of energy then. You are ready for, what's the guy's name? Grimby or whatever. I can't, man. Let's get back to the comments. Lost of Miriam Kahuena.
She is doing this deliberately.
Go on living your life, baby girl. Krista Roman, good morning, guys. Lucas Mwalifile. Bra, how many are you in the studio? I want to bring for you coffee. There are 3 people in the studio, but with the coronavirus, I'm not sure anybody's going to want to take your coffee.
Also, your coffee.
Let's wait until the lockdown is over and then
we
you
don't
can bring us
want
coffee.
your coffee. No, but thanks anyway.
Thank you, but I don't think security is going to let you pass the gates anyway. So yeah, but thanks for the offer. Appreciate it. Maggie Marano Chombe. Morning, guys. You make my day watching from Ohangwena. All right, thank you.
Are these people not in lockdown?
No. Ohangwena is not. Is Ohangwena also in the Komasi region?
Yeah.
Then?
And I ask it for a particular reason.
No, they are not in lockdown.
Nee, they must be in lockdown also. It's nonsense.
Vat net jou media card, dan vlieg jy gou wambeland toe if you want to go walk around. And then you fly back in the afternoon. Waar was ek nou? Hierso. Ilse Gowa says, Neville, I like your dance moves though. Cubase, please put music on so that he can show us those moves again.
Cubase is just jealous.
No, Neville, I don't want you to keep embarrassing your family on air. Stop dancing. Jerry Orr, it applies to people working month to month, small SMEs. But aren't we all, most of us are working month to month. Most of us actually live paycheck to paycheck in this country.
Hello.
Like more than 90% of us. Hi, Abraham, Iso, Dark Kleinschmidt, Moro Bas. Mildred Ford, yes, the virus is airborne. The virus is not airborne.
Who started that story that the virus is airborne? Uka. I saw that report.
It was on the news.
On which news?
I think it was, Al Jazeera or CNN. Because apparently they discovered that it can last in the air for over 8 hours.
It can last in the air. The virus does not move on its own. The virus moves in the droplets. So that means my spit or my snot or whatever is going to float in the air for 8 hours before it drops to the ground.
So it could possibly be airborne.
No.
Possibly.
It's not airborne, man. I mean, you see,
Okay.
look, it's understandable when somebody sneezes or coughs with an open mouth, some of the droplets are going to linger in the air before they drop to the ground, which technically you could walking into the room. But then it's not airborne. It's still the virus is still not airborne. You have to physically touch it for it to contract it.
Yes. What is happening is that this virus.
Come sit and take a microphone.
A lot of people, no, the phone is no problem. A lot of people are still doing research to actually find out what this disease is really all about. So what is happening? They are doing research still to find out the precise answer to the people. They say it is communicable, but it could be airborne because it could survive in the air for over 8 hours.
It can survive in open air, like it can survive on surfaces, it can survive on stuff. Yes.
Saying that it can survive for a couple.
Yes, that's what I mean. Airborne means it's flying around. That's what the word airborne means.
Yes.
Airborne means the virus can move without you moving it. It can move on its own. The wind can blow it or whatever the situation may be. In any case, the virus is not airborne. If I'm wrong, I'm going to eat those words tomorrow, but today I'm standing by them. Johan Tosa Njaronguru, Cubase. Tell Neville to sit on his hands. Sit up Johan and Neville Basson.
Okay, Johan.
Yes. Meneer Salos Deep, Fanny Boeg, the best from the West.
Van die boeg.
Yeah.
Boeg maak moeg.
What say you, Meo? What's up with the Sunday sessions now? Are we streaming the parties from home or hoe werk het nou? Yeah, it's my favorite DJ in this country. Panduleni Abraham, but I am doubling Basson. I'm doubting. Oh, Wednesday. How does not look sober, please? Oh, he does not look sober. Look at his eyes, or shitty.
Okay, I slept a bit late, okay?
Yeah,
and I had to wake up early.
We all give those excuses. Stephen Shangongo, good morning, guys. Please ask the government, some of us don't work. How will we feed our family with this lockdown? If you don't work, how do you feed them normally? With your side hustle?
There's no side hustle.
Which has been curbed. But that's the one thing that we must collectively understand now. Unless you own a supermarket or a service station or, you're not going to be making money right now.
It's once again, the rich get richer and the poorer gets poorer.
But you also understand that some of the services are sort of essential. Like, for instance, as ons nou die service stations to Maguno.
No. We're not saying close to service stations.
Of the supermarkets, who know?
We're not saying close to supermarkets.
You just want to open.
The informal markets must be open.
And then also.
They must just be regulated, just be controlled. There must be proper security, proper sanitation, proper everything.
And the guy who's standing at the robot selling those breadjens of die worsietjies wat hulle sny or whatever, that guy feels dat wil ek mos ook verkoop.
No. You see, it depends on you who stop there at that robot.
Om te sê ek sal koop of
sal ek koop of sal ek nie koop nie.
Yeah.
But give the guy the option.
Okay, I'm not entirely convinced, but I will concede this one.
Yeah.
Philip Josephine Kleinsmith.
Josephine.
I'm sorry, Philip. I don't know where that came from. More, welcome. Suzanne M. Rousseau.
Maak jy kos, Philip. Philip, maak jy kos. Ons kom oor vir breakfast.
Waar so? Philip says, nee, los maar. Kom ek los man. Daar is 'n baie stout man daar.
He's baie stout.
Smitty Meyer.
Very naughty.
Never, what do you guys think about the 5G stories that goes around? Why will Namibia install this while we are under lockdown? What, they're installing 5G networks?
Yeah. It's first I hear about it. Give us a little bit more information about it.
Yeah. Dirk sê, Wi-Fi. Och, MTC maak weer hulle sakke vol terwyl ons anders suffer. Een se dood, ander se brood.
Net so.
Ja.
Net so.
Don J. Mwandi. My boy. Bra, in Okanja, the water bill went from 1,600 last month to 3,000 this month. Okanja municipality is taking one. Yeah, we received
fat one.
Yeah, we received nice rain. Von Bach Dam is full. They must drop the water bill. Corona is also out here. Chelekenmos. Asino Erastus, ano, is she a model? A Hochaki?
Wie nou?
I don't know.
Oh, ik weet. Ik weet.
Are you talking about Adebayo's girlfriend or what? Anyway, Sean Bokkert, that's the only one I can think of now. Daar is kinders wat wil en dan is daar kinders wat as gevolg van die virus, hier in die Afrikaanskap. You are laughing at what?
Gaan jy net aan.
Nee, maar jy distract me en ek sukkel klaar om te lees hierso. Ek voel asof ek 'n begriptoets skryf. Daar is kinders wat wil en dan is daar kinders wat as gevolg van die virus gebreklik geraak het. Hulle ore sit in hulle ja, in hulle agtergronde, kom ons sê maar so. Hulle hardloop nog steeds die strate vol. And it's waar, like even when I'm driving home, it amazes me how many people, how many kids I'm seeing outside on the streets. And you can't say ek het gou huiswerk gaan gedoen nie. So what are you doing? Why don't you just stay in your yard? Yeah, my comments. The virus is airborne, says Asino again. I'm still gonna say the virus is not airborne. All right, I'm gonna stick with that.
I think for now, it's the first time in the history of this show that I agree with you on something.
Yes, the virus is not airborne. This is the hill we are going to die on.
Yeah, Hamburger Hill.
Good morning, Ricky Klaassen. Ricky het gesê, you once gave me a message from Ricky. What was it? In any case, Paul,
I gave you a message.
I kept calling her he, and then you told me like, hey, ek kan sien
It's she.
Ek kan sien hy nie, ek is sy. Watching from Kommersdal, Paul Songa Sikomba, good morning. Mchila Nicole also joining the show. Robert Gindipo, the insurance company should step in with this crisis. Toch, we can be paying for mahala. The 5G is apparently cause of the virus due to its radiation.
Ne?
I'm lost. Anyway, more comments. Cubase, why are you skipping comments today or you don't see them?
The man is blunt.
No, I try to read everything, but I try to read especially the comments that have a little bit of substance because, it gets tiring just reading good morning, how are you guys? Morning, good morning, moro. So sometimes I do skim through and maybe some of the comments might fall through the cracks. And for that, I apologize. Wie's die Johan Tosan Jaranguru saying the virus loop voedsam. Ja.
Voedsam.
Dit drink nie Red Bull nie. Yes, it does not fly. Thank you. And those are the comments that I have now. Never. Oh, here come Rebecca Senna. It's a crazy time to be alive. Was it Shines that was saying that to me yesterday? My heart goes out to pregnant women, especially. Stay home, stay safe, and stay strong. I am a mother, 3-month-old baby girl, and I am pretty paranoid with the safety precautions. No visitors, please. Video calling is there. Hashtag together alone.
Josie Mutinga sends me a message here. Jy kan daarom doof skiet. No, wanneer het ek nou doof geskiet nou? Shines, do you know what that means?
You get shot doof.
You are shooting deaf.
Jy skiet doof. Do you understand what that means?
You're being shot, maybe.
And Becky, when did you give birth?
You're ignoring me.
Hello. No, you guys are not going to have a side conversation here.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
This is not the Jerry Springer show. Robert Gidipo, do some research on the 5G, where it started. You will be amazed. I'm actually going to do that because you've piqued my interest now. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to look into it a bit. Ja, en ek het nie meer comments gekom. My comments is klaar. Now, since some of the fans have decided, apparently they don't comment on the live stream. They only inbox Tate Neville in the DMs. So Neville is now going to read to us from his DMs.
Gantjie.
Wie goed is in your DMs?
There's niemand in my DMs. But you guys realize that, on a serious note, that it's April Fool's Day today. And Trusco had a long tradition of coming up with very, very creative ideas
For April Fools.
for April Fool's Day. And I think for the last couple of weeks we were sitting, pondering as to what we can do for April Fool's Day. And it's the first year in many, many years that we could not come up with something humorous.
Why didn't you ask me?
Because Cubase, there's no humor at this moment in time that we can sit out there that says, okay, sorry, ons het net 'n grap gemaak.
You should have asked me. Yes, man. No come say me about the clever base.
You know, you think about, what is relevant at this specific moment in time, because that's normally what we do on an annual basis. We look at any relevancy out there in public. The only relevance that we have at this moment in time is COVID-19. There's no joke you can make about COVID-19. There's nothing funny about it.
Have you seen the memes on social media?
Yes, of course.
So there's nothing funny about those?
No, those are funny.
But are they not about the coronavirus?
It is about coronavirus, but you know what?
I rest my case. Your Honor, I rest my case. We could have still made something.
If a corporate entity like ourselves would make any joke about COVID-19, it would be regarded as insensitive.
No, there's tasteful humor.
Ah.
There's tasteful humor, and then there's tasteful humor.
Ah,
You can send out a message in a funny way. Still.
It's okay. I don't want to, as controversial as we've been for so many years, with some of the creative stuff that we do. Hierdie ene ne. Ons gaan nie daarso nie.
Boss, I want a promotion. Some of these guys who are sitting next to you are not doing their job. Like, I.e. Neville Basson.
That's all right. Hierdie ene ne, ek sal op my bors vat. As I say, it's nah.
But I do hear you. It's kind of difficult because a lot of people are really feeling the pinch right now.
Yeah.
So, but also this is the time that people need to laugh a little bit. They need a little bit of humor in their lives, just to remind yourselves that things might be hard now, but we're gonna get back to normal. It might get worse before it gets better, but we are gonna get back to normal.
You're right, Cubase. You're very right, and I think everything that we do see on a daily basis are basically individuals who go out there and do something funny in their own accord.
Yeah.
There's no brand
That is doing it.
that takes the risk of doing something that might damage the brand at this moment in time.
Risk is the name of the game. That's what we do. We live
Yeah.
right on the edge.
Sal nie. So happy April Fool's Day wherever you are.
Honestly, I didn't even know it was April Fool's Day today.
Yeah, 1st of April.
I haven't been paying attention.
Don't worry.
Erica Jinx schreef, why does it seem that the public that's being picked up in Wildfish Bay are all being stuffed into trucks? Is those confined spaces not specifically forbidden? So it's a good question.
Yeah.
But like yesterday, like for the first time, I drove through one of the roadblocks here in Windhoek because they've set up basically police presence at some of the major intersections in and out of different neighborhoods around the city. And they were asking even the taxi drivers, if you have like 4 people in your car, it's like, oh, my bro, no, you know these things, man. And like the passengers in the car, they will also want to know, where's your passenger coming from and where are they going?
So hulle vra ook nou die vraag.
Hulle vra. The one lady says, I forgot. The guy is like,
I forgot that.
Oh, maybe those I forgot things is those things that we don't want. I just started laughing with. But yeah, welcome to Namibia. They are set up. En hulle vra me, bro, jy kan nie net rond beweeg soos jy wil nou nie. They're going to turn you around.
For the first time in my life, if I would take a taxi now, Cubase, on a weekly basis, if I take my car down to the car wash, I would take a taxi from there. And I would always sit at the back. But for the first time now, if I get into a taxi now, I would sit up front.
Jy wil links voor sit.
Ek wil links voor sit. Because I don't want to sit with anybody at the back.
Maar nou, dan moet tenminste die like the one seat should be open at the back. Basically 2 people max. Achter.
Oh, okay. So daar's 2 mense agter en 1 voor.
Een voor.
Oh.
Ja, as jy 'n volle taxi het, dan soek jy 'n probleem.
Oh, okay.
It's like, why are you cramming people in there, bro? Jy ken dan die story.
Plus, those passengers must explain.
Yeah.
Want toe gaan hulle?
Yes. We're
Waarvanaf
in
kom hulle?
lockdown. Where are you coming from? Where are you going?
Yeesh.
It's tough, me, bro. Okay, yes, that's the one that I just read. Afrikaans is probleem. Is praat u met my?
Ja, het word met u gepraat. U.
Robert Gidipo, hey, my Afrikaans is ver beter as meeste van die tyres wat ek ken.
Tired.
Robert Gidipo, wish I could share a voice note and some videos on the 5G. Something we could look into. I will inbox you my number after the show, and then maybe you can send them to me via WhatsApp, because I'm kind of curious. Neville, Afrikaans is probleem, sê Ritman Rudolf. Neville, nie Cubase. My Afrikaans is suiwer.
Wat praat die man? Wat sukkel jy? What are you saying is 'n probleem?
Jy het 'n probleem.
Ja, wat is u se probleem met my Afrikaans?
Rebecca Kambanda, Cubase, I gave birth last year, December. My daughter and I are fans of the show. Keep up the excellent work. Thank
Wait
you,
a minute.
Thank you, Becky.
Wait, her daughter?
And her. Like her daughter is 3 months now, I think. December? Yes, 3 months.
So her daughter is watching the show.
Yes.
Go watch.
She's going to grow up to be a very smart young lady who's going to make very responsible choices. Ricky Klaassen saying hello to you guys. I also thought about April Fool's Day. Is this 5G thing real?
Cubase,
Yes.
can you please just explain to me this 5G thing?
Ek is saam met jou. Ek en Jay is ons in dieselfde boot.
What's the whole woo-ha about 5G?
I've been in lockdown just listening to Rashi Hama's music the whole time.
Tuli, yeah. Tuli, kuleni now. Yeah.
Anna Lukavica. That's an interesting surname. Okay, let me read. Look, also please add the project stat link. It's for 5G and it's very futuristic, all right? The company will send 42,000 satellites next year. Already there are altogether about 2,000 active satellites in a space. That became very technical very quick. Buta J van Wyk, good morning guys. And Erika Jinx Schreef. Humor is essential. I like your mixed Namlish. Are we not one nation fighting these threats? Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. One Namibia, one Nasi. Let's mix it. All right, guys, we gotta go, man.
So you just had to flip on it like that, eh? Mm-hmm. Yes. Like.
You see? Tasteful humor.
Yeah, guys, I think all that we're trying to do on a daily basis is to
keep you sane,
to come and just to keep us all sane. Cubase, what I do on a daily basis now. I mean, yesterday I blocked myself out completely on any information about the coronavirus. Sometimes it becomes just so monotonous and so depressing. And so and you get so much information around it.
So much fake news.
So much fake
like the
news.
virus is airborne.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. I know it.
Jy ken my mos nou.
Ek ken jou.
Lang genoeg so.
So, so the little time that I do come and spend with you in the studio is really my getaway time from all this,
all of it, yeah.
Depressing
But
stuff.
you know, for me, the most difficult thing to constantly be reporting on the coronavirus here in Namibia, of course, because the most relevant information to you, Namibians who are listening to us, is what is happening in our borders. But then the news is coming in so slow. All right. You can go 3 days having only the same information to report on, and it kind of becomes monotonous. I mean, if it becomes monotonous for us in the studio, I'm sure for you guys it can also become a bit too much. So, yeah, like I said, we are gonna add a few other elements. We can't really have guests in the studio, so we're gonna try and have call-ins and just talk to people via the telephones. Whether it's some of our public officials, some of our public figures, even entertainers, just to see how the lockdown is affecting everybody. Maybe speak to a vendor or two. And I don't mean vendor, the tribe in South Africa.
Vendor.
I mean the street vendors.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. That's it for now. You can, of course, keep yourself updated with the news by checking out Informanté's Facebook page, always up to date with what is happening around the country and around the world, as a matter of fact. So make sure you go check that out. You can also stream the radio station for the rest of the day on the Informanté website, informante.web.na.
Stay safe.
How did Elvis always used to say? The king has left the building, what?
Yeah, the king left too. Yeah.
The king has just left.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, Elvis Presley.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Friday.